Hello, my dear friends. How are you? Hope you are fine. Come, let us pray. Namaste. Our Father in heaven, hallowed be your name. The kingdom come, your will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And do not lead us into temptation, but deliver us from the evil one. But keep us safe from the evil one. For us the kingdom and the power and glory forever. Amen. Namaste. Holy Spirit, come, please come with us, and please help us to preach the gospel and to hear and to share with others, so that they may also be blessed. Thank you for being with us. Namaste. Sharing Sarika and John 14:14. If you ask anything in my good, same way. Thank you for fulfilling our desires according to your will. Amen. Namaste. Sarika. Hello, my dear friends. Today I am bringing a new topic called how to win favor in sight of Jesus Christ. Yes, my dear friends. Today we need favor wherever we go. Because if we don't have the favor of Jesus Christ, we'll be a loser. We'll lose in every cases. Yes, my dear friends. In every place we'll lose. Favor brings you closer to God. Yes, my dear friends. You should have favor so you can win in each and every circumstances. Yes, my dear. If you go to buy a TV, they'll give a discount of 20%, and they'll say that 20,000 TV has been given to 15,000, and they'll add extra discount, and they'll tell that this TV is for 10,000. Isn't it a favor? When you get a TV that costs 20,000 for 10,000, isn't it a favor? The same way, I will give 9 points so you can win favor in sight of Jesus. Yes, my dear friends. First point is humble yourselves. Yes, my dear friends. Bible says in 1 Peter 5:6, humble yourself therefore in God's mighty hand, that He may lift you up in due time. And Bible also says in Proverbs 3rd chapter 34th verse, He mocks proud mockers, but gives grace to the humble. God gives grace to the humble. When you're humble, you're a humble person. You will win favor, and in each and everywhere, wherever you go, you will win favor. Humility comes before honor. It says in Proverbs 15 chapter verse 33. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, but humility comes before honor. Before honor, what comes, my dear friends? Humility. Yes, when you humble yourselves, you will get honor. You will be honored in the presence of everyone. You will be honored before God, men, and everywhere, and everyone will honor you. And next one is fast in the presence of Jesus Christ. See what Esther did. How to protect Jews when she fasted, and when she went in presence of king, she won the favor in the presence of king. Bible says in Esther 5th chapter 1st to 3rd verse, and on the 3rd day Esther put on her royal robes and stood in the inner court of the king's palace in front of the king's quarters, while king was sitting in his throne room on his royal throne inside the throne room opposite the entrance to the palace. And when king saw Queen Esther, she won favor in his sight, and he held to Esther the golden scepter that was in his hand. Then Esther approached and touched the tip of the scepter, and the king said to her, What is it, Esther? What is the request? It shall be given you, even half of my kingdom, even half to the kingdom. Yes, my dear friends, see how Esther won the favor, because she fasted. When you fast, you will find the presence of Jesus, and you will find deliverance from Jesus Christ. Do you know one more instance I'll tell? The Benjamites and the Israelites were fighting. It comes in Judges. Just when they were fighting, when the Benjamites and Israelites were fighting, Israelites attacked the Benjamites. They prayed, my dear friend. They prayed. Even though they prayed, they lost the battle. But when they prayed with fasting, they won. They won over Israelites. Yes, that is the secret of fasting. That's why you should fast. Next is be a righteous person. When you're a righteous person, win favor, because Bible says in Genesis 13th chapter verse 21 to 22nd verse, but Lord was with Joseph, and he showed him steadfast love and gave him favor in sight of the keeper of the prison. And the keeper of the prison put Joseph in charge of all the prisoners who were in the prison. Whatever was done there, he was the one who did it. Because Bible says in Genesis 13th chapter verse 11 to 12 verse, one day when Joseph went into the house to do his work, none of the men was there in the house. She caught his robe and saying, Lie with me. But he left his robe in her hand, and he fled and got out of the house. What do you understand by this? Joseph, a righteous person. He never slept with Pharaoh's. He never left with yes, my dear friends. Pharaoh's Pharaoh's having one person as Potiphar's wife. He was richest person. So Joseph was righteous. He won the favor in sight of God, and wherever he went, he won favor. And at last, he became the prime minister of the Egypt. Because he became prime minister, he saved Egypt by telling dreams to Pharaoh and that about famine. And because of Egypt was saved, and every countries around that countries was saved. Isn't it a good favor? Is it a great thing? Yes. Next is get a wife and find a wife. And next is Proverbs 18. Bible says in Proverbs 18, chapter verse 22, who finds a wife finds a good thing and obtains favor from the Lord. If you find a wife, you'll find favor. If you find a wife, you'll find favor. Because if you get married, you'll find favor. That is very important. Yes. The next point is seek good diligently. And I'll always say to seek good diligently. How much ever you can, you do good. You do good to each and every person. Then you will find favor. Because Bible says in Proverbs 11 chapter verse 27, who diligently seeks good seeks favor, but evil comes from searchers for it. If you diligently seek good, you seek favor. Yes, do good always. How much possible it is in your hand, do good always. Never deceive anyone. Always try to do good. Always be faithful. Be faithful to your husband and wife, and be faithful in each and every circumstance, in all aspects of your life. Then you win favor. Seek good diligently. That is an important key to have successful life and to win favor. Next, deal wisely. Bible says in Proverbs 14 chapter verse 35, a servant who deals wisely has the king's favor, but his wrath falls on one who acts shamefully. Don't act shamefully, my dear friends. Deal wisely. Be wise. Act wisely with Satan. When Satan comes some trickery items, some items which attract you, resist him by your faith. Be bold. Act wisely. Tell him, show him the scriptures in the Bible. Tell him that this is not good. This according to Bible is not good. I'm not going to do good. I'll be wise. I'll be a wise person. I'll not interfere with you. Then you will find favor. Yes. Next, rebuke sinners. If anyone is sinning, rebuke directly in front of everyone so that others may take warning. Bible says in Proverbs 28 chapter verse 23, who rebukes a man will afterward find more favor than who flatters with his tongue. Yes. Rebuke a sinner in presence of everyone. If you rebuke sinner, you will find more favor. You will find more, not only favor, more favor you will find when you rebuke a person. So I tell, rebuke sinners. And last point is interesting, my dear friends. If you are a wise person, you will win favor. If you will be a wise person, because Bible says in Ecclesiastes 10 chapter verse 12, the words of a wise man's mouth win him favor, but the lips of a fool consume him. If you are a wise person, win favor. Be a wise person, win favor in the sight of everyone. When you talk the words which contains wisdom, when you talk wisely, you win favor. Yes, my dear friends. If I talk wisely and be wisely, you will win favor. Don't be a fool, because the lips of a fool consume him. These are the points, the 9 points. It is very important. Yes. These are 9 points which help you to win favor in the sight of Jesus. You will surely win favor. I am telling Jesus with you. You will be a successful person. You will never be a failure person. Come, let us pray. Jesus, help your people to find favor in the sight of everyone. Wherever they go, let them find supernatural favor, and let your mercy be upon them forever and ever. As said in Psalm 145:8, the Lord is gracious and compassionate, slow to anger, and great in mercy. Let them find mercy and help them in each and every situation. Help them to come out for the difficult problems, whatever their problem may be. Yes, my dear friends, wherever the pain is, keep your hands over it. I am praying the sort of pain will disappear. Jesus, test right now. What headache, handache, toothache, backache, whatever ache, it may heal. I said in Isaiah 53:5, but he was pierced for transgressions, he was crushed for iniquities. The punishment that brought us peace was upon him, and my wounds were healed. Yes, Jesus, by your wounds we are healed. As in Jeremiah 17:14, heal me, O Lord, and I shall be healed. Save me, and I shall be saved, for you are the one I praise. We praise you so that we can be healed. Thank you for your presence. Let your presence protect them, guide them, and help them and make you a successful person. Thank you, Jesus. All this prayer prayed is in Jesus' name. Amen.